you'll notice I have a few objects here. I have a small set of weights, which if you don't have weights at home, you can always use canned goods or water bottles. Those are great options. I also have a bolster back here. Now I'm using that because if you don't have a small ball, you could also use a rolled up towel or a small pillow. Those are great choices. I also have a nice mat down here on the floor for me to stand on. That mat could be a little thicker if maybe you have one, but it could be a yoga mat. If you feel like it's not enough cushion, keep a small towel or a small pillow nearby to use. If you have a second yoga mat, you could also put that down. And the last thing you'll need is a bar. Now, if you don't have a bar, that's okay. You can use a counter or maybe a dining room chair. Those are great alternatives for our Barre Fusion class today. So as long as you don't have any injuries, we are going to begin. So the first thing I want you to do is step a little bit away from whatever you're using for balance. We'll bend at the knees, sink down here, taking the chin to the chest. We'll move the head over to one side and then forward to the other side. You're going to keep breathing as you take that head from one side to the other, inhaling and exhaling. Good, just waking up that neck a little bit. Keep breathing as you go. Good, you've got one more. Perfect, and then you're taking the head up. Good, we're gonna start to roll the shoulders up, back, down, and around, rotating all the way through it. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling still. Good, you've got a couple more. And now let's set those arms up and around in a big giant circle. So again, making sure you're not gonna bump your chair or any other object. Good, keep breathing. You've got 3, you have 2, and you have 1. Good, so let's take the arms back and the tailbone back. The eyes are up on the inhale. From the side, it looks like this. And then tuck it all to the front, looking down. You're gonna inhale to go back, exhale to go forward. Inhale to go back, exhale to go forward. Give me 2 more. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. 1 more. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Good, and then we're gonna dive over, hands to the floor. Shift the weight to the ball of the foot. We'll begin to bend and straighten. So we're bending and lengthening. So as you lengthen through the leg, really let those hamstrings open up into a great stretch. You have 1 more. Bend it and straighten. Now keep a little bend in the knee, roll it up, everybody, 1 vertebra at a time till you're at the top. Good. Shift over to the right foot, point the toe, take the arms up to the side. Ready? Plie down, tap the other side. And you'll tap. Good. And tap. Beautiful. Tap. And tap. Keep breathing. And tap. So try to bend the knees, get level. Good. Inhaling and exhaling still. 2 more. Good. 1 more time. And bring it on down. Fantastic. All right. So now let's stand with our feet hip distance apart. Toes are forward. Place the hands on the hips. You're going to relax your shoulders down and sink at the knees slightly. Now from here, I'm going to have you rotate your pelvis a little bit to the front, feeling that pressure move into the fingertips. Now you'll notice your back's a little flat here, your abs are a little squished, right? Your posture's not super upright. So we don't really want to work in this. We're going to send the seat back, feel the pressure move to the thumb. Now my back's all crunchy, my abs are stretched out. I don't really want to work in that position either. So I want you to slowly move your hips forward till you find the place where the pressure is even between the fingers and thumbs. You're going to roll your shoulders back, pull your abs strong without changing the back, right? You're just tightening and flexing. And we're going to lengthen up through those legs. Good, keeping that even pressure. So as much as you can, you want to maintain that nice neutral spine as we work today. Good. So let's come on over here next to our chair or our counter or our bar. We're going to take our inside hand closest to the bar onto it. Our outside hand's going to go into the hip. From here, turn your feet into a small V shape with me. So toes apart, heels together. From there, lift the heels about 1 inch or so. So not real high. I want you to only come up 1 inch or so. We're going to bend those knees and sink down. Now try to relax the shoulders. Take that arm to the front. And I'm going to have you start to pulse. And pulse. Good. And pulse. And you're just going to keep breathing as you work here today. Inhaling and exhaling still. Good. You got it. And pulse. And pulse. Good. And pulse. Keep breathing. And pulse. And pulse. Good. And pulse. Good. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take that arm out to the side and press back. And back. Good. So as you lean back with those thighs, draw those abdominals in. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the tension out. Now, if you get tired at any point and you really feel like, boy, my muscles need a break, it's fine for you to go ahead and take a pause. You can come back in when you're ready. So if you need a moment, take that time, recover, and then rejoin me. You're going to keep breathing as you press back and back. 4 more. And back. Good. And back. Couple more. And back. and back. One more time, and back. Now, I'm gonna have you take that arm up. You're gonna relax your shoulders, start to pulse down, press back. Pulse down, press back. Pulse down, press back. Good. Lower and press. Keep breathing. Try to relax your shoulders so if tension's trying to creep up into your head, into your neck, you're going to lower those shoulder blades down. Hang in there. Keep those heels pushed together, right? That gives you some stability and some structure. Hang in there as you go. Down and back. 4 more. Good. 3 more. 2 and 1. Bring that arm back to the front. Relax those shoulders. Now you're going to move your pelvis to the front and then send it back. Take it forward, take it back. So as you move the pelvis to the front, pull your abs a little bit deeper to go ahead and shift the body. Good. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. That way you're really starting to use your core. Keep working through it with me. Good. Hopefully by now those thighs are burning. Good. Mine are. Keep breathing as you work. Forward and back. Hang in there. Forward and back. Notice my heels are still together. Keep going. Breathe through it. 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2. Woo. 1 more time, and then bring it back to the center. Arm is back to the side. Relax those shoulders. Start to pulse again. Little pulse, little pulse. So make it small. Check and make sure you're not feeling it in the joint. If you're feeling it in the muscles above and around, that's okay. But if you feel it in the joint, listen to your body. Take a little break. I'm feeling a lot of burn up here in that quadricep. Good. Hopefully you are too. Keep breathing. Little pulse, little pulse. Woo, little pulse. Little pulse. Now I want you to get a little lower. Now, if it's too much for the joint, get a little higher. If you can get a little lower still, get down there a little deeper with me. Shoulders are back, abs are drawn together. Keep breathing. You're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Woo! Good. Shake it out a little bit. Good. Let's go ahead and face our bar, our chair, our counter. We're going to take that left foot into the left hand, bend the right knee, draw the left leg back a little bit, and rotate the pelvis forward to find a great stretch for that quadricep. Good. Let's do the other side. So from here, take that left hand onto the bar, right hand to the right shin, bend the left knee, pull the right leg behind you, and rotate that pelvis forward. Take a breath. Good. And then we're going to take it down. We're going to shake it out a little bit. Good. I'm going to scoot my mat in a little bit. I feel like I'm a little far off camera. So I'm going to scooch myself just a little bit closer. Okay. All right, so from here, what we're going to do next is work the back line of the body. So this is my favorite. So what we're going to do if we're on a bar or counter is we can place our forehead on our hands, or we can put our hands on the bar or the counter and walk back. If you're on a chair, what I'm going to need you to do is turn the seated part of your chair toward you, and then you're going to place the heel of the hand on the seat and kind of wrap the hands around it. So the back of the chair will be in front of you. And you'll do that just so you have a nice comfortable place to kind of hold your position. So again, you can have the forehead on the hands on the counter, or you're going to have the hands below you on the seat. One of those 3. So when you walk your body back, you're going to go ahead and make sure your body forms an L. Okay, so your back is parallel to the ceiling, your legs are parallel to the back wall. From here, we're going to sink down at the knees a little bit. As we do that, we're going to step the left foot back and point the toe. Now, if you look at my body right now, you'll notice my tailbone sloped down a little bit. So I'm not really in a neutral spine. I want you to go neutral. So you do that by raising the tailbone up an inch, right? And then you tighten those abs with me, right? You find that stability, you find that structure. I'm a little far away, so I'm going to scoot in some. So from here, keeping your right knee bent, floating your left leg up, pulling your abdominals tight, I want you to start to squeeze the glute and lift the heel. And lift the heel. Now remember, if your hands are down on that chair, you're holding like this, right? And you're going to keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. If you're on a counter, again, your arms may be out like mine are right now. Maybe it's too much for the neck, so you've got to put your forehead on the counter, okay? Either of those are great. So keep breathing as you work. Now notice, my back is not moving, right? My glute is activating to lift my left foot. So keep your focus there. Abs are in. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it up. Keep breathing. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it up. Good. 8 more. Little bit of a bend in that supporting leg always. Hang in there as you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex that left foot. Ready? So bend and press. Bend and press. Now notice again, it's not a really big bend. I'm not drawing my knee in all the way. I'm just having a small bend and a squeeze to reach. Bend, squeeze to reach. Bend, squeeze to reach. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Now the straight arm position is a little more challenging, so keep that in mind. If it's too much, remember, maybe you've got to switch forward, place your forehead on your hands. If you're on that chair, make sure that you're not shifting your weight forward over your arms, but instead you're shifting back toward the working leg. Keep breathing. That way your shoulder stays open and you don't feel it in your wrists and your arms as much. Hang in there. 4, woo, 3, hang in there. Keep going. 2, and 1. Now point the toe with me. Ready? A little circle. A little circle. Good. Little circle. Keep breathing. Now it's common for that supporting leg to be just or more tired than the working leg. So if that's the case for you, it's all right. But remember, take a break if you need it. Good. Circle the other way for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Now bend the knee. Point the toe and start to poke up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Send the leg long, flex the foot, reach through it. Squeeze it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take a breath. Woo! Come on up. Shake that out a little bit. Good. Hopefully, both of those legs got tired. But let's take a quick stretch for both. Ready? Left ankle above the right knee. Bend the right knee. Send the seat back. Take a little breath and breathe. Good. Just breathe into that stretch. Whew. And let's do the other side. Ready? So bring the right ankle above the left thigh. Bend the left knee. Send the seat back. Take a breath and breathe. Good. And then you're going to go ahead and release it and come on back up. Shake it out again. Good. Okay. So second set. Ready? We're going to do the other side. So again, you're going to have your hands on the bar or forearms on the counter. Whatever's better for you. Forehead down if you choose that choice. And you walk back into the L. So remember, if you're on the chair, your hands are down. Again, your hands are a little bit ahead of you. They're not directly under. You got a little space there at your shoulder. That'll keep, again, the tension from being in the upper body. So from here, we walked back. We've bent the knees. We're stepping the right foot back, pointing the toe. We're raising the tailbone into neutral. We're pulling the belly button to the spine. And then we're floating the right leg. Now again, my hips not rising up, right? My hips are facing the floor here. So you're going to start to squeeze up. Squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up. Good. So again, it's a pretty tiny little movement here. You have a bend in that supporting leg. You're going to keep breathing. Notice that I'm not clenching forward. I'm not bringing my shoulders up into my ears or anything like that. My neck is long. My arms are long. You're going to keep breathing as you go. Inhaling and exhaling. Remember to take a break, right? You've already done one side. You might be a little cooked. So maybe you're going to need a little pause, and that's fine. Do that if you need it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now flex the foot. Ready? Little bend and a press. Bend and press. Now remember, it's a tiny bend. It's not very big at all. We're just going to bend and straighten. Keep breathing. Pull those abs strong. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe through it. Beautiful. Woo. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Hang in there. Bend and straighten. You got this. 6, 5. Good. 4. Hang in there. 3. Woo. 2. And 1. Now keep the legs straight, but point the toes. Start to draw little circles. Little circle. Now the circles are maybe the size of a coffee cup. It's not a very big circle. Keep breathing as you work. Inhale and exhale. Pull those abs strong. So if your body's starting to shift forward, right, or your shoulders are crunching up, again, try to shift away. Keep breathing. Ready? Circle the other way for me for 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the knee and point the toe. Ready? Poke the ceiling. 2, 3, good, 4, 5. Check that left knee. Make sure it still has a slight bend in it. Keep breathing as you work. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Beautiful. Woo. Hang in there. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Good. Pulse it up. You got 10 to go. 9, right? 8. You never thought 10 sounded like so many. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg straight. Flex the foot. 10 quick pulses. Ready? Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Good. Come on up. Shake that out again. Same stretch. So right ankle above the left knee, bend the left knee, send the seat back, take a breath, breathe into it. Whew, good. Hopefully you felt a lot of that work over there in the seat, a lot in the thighs, the calves even, right? There's a lot going on in that movement. So we're switching those feet. Bring the left ankle above, bend the right knee, send the seat back, take a breath. Good. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and come on back up. Good. So next we're going to turn profile to our bar. We're going to bend the knees and sink down. So if your hand's on your chair, your counter, or your bar, that's great. The other hand is going to go to the side. Now I'm going to have you relax your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Step back so my feet are on that camera. Okay, good. Your outside arm is first, right? And it can stay there. That's fine. The inside arm can stay on the chair, the object, if you need it. It can also go to first if you'd like. So shoulders are back and down, the chest is open, the abs are strong, and we're going to start to pulse down. Pulse down. A couple things you want to make sure of is that your knee is directly above your ankle, and then your knee points the same direction as your middle toe. Your toe should not point one way while your knee points the other, okay? And you don't want to be here, right? I don't want that position for your legs. I really want you to make sure you're stacked up. Good. So you got a nice stable position. Good. Keep breathing as you draw those abs strong. Good. Shoulders are relaxed. Wonderful. Hang in there. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift your one heel up. Let's take up that left heel and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your heels, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now heels are down, the arms are open. Again, if you need the hand on the chair, right, the bar, the counter, whatever you have, that's fine. Both heels come up. Let's pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the heels are going down and up, down and up. Keep breathing, down and lift, down and lift, down. So my body, as you'll notice, isn't rising up, right? It's really just my feet, right? It's my calves, it's my inner thighs. So keep breathing as you work. 5 more, 4 more, good. 3, 2, the heels are high. Keep them high. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The heels are down. The arms are going up. Good. You're going to relax your shoulders. Take a breath. Press back. Press back. Good. Press back. Keep breathing. 4, 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you're going to lower down and press back. Release. Lower down and press back. Release. Lower down, press back, release. Lower down, press back, release. Lower down, press back, release. 4 more. Lower down, press back, release. Good. Lower down, press back, release. Last 2. Lower down, press back, release. Last time, lower down, press back, and then hold it here. Take the arms to the front. Roll the shoulders back, draw the abdominals strong. Ready? Sink down a little bit deeper. Woo, take a breath. Sink down a little bit deeper. Now make sure your abs are tight, your spine is still. You look like this from the side, not here, right? So you really want that seat under the shoulders. You're going to stay real low. Pulse with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Good. Now let's take a little stretch. So we're going to keep those feet turned out. Hinge forward. Take the elbows to the inner thighs. Lower your seat down and press back on those legs. Take a little breath. Breathe into it. Good. And then you're going to go ahead and send that seat on back up. Hands are down. Walking those feet on in. Good. So I'm going to have you go ahead and come on down to the mat next. We're going to go ahead and get right into a set of push-ups here. So for your push-ups, you might want to have something folded up underneath of you so you have more cushion between your knee and the floor. So if you don't have a towel or a pillow, or you don't have a thicker mat, the other option that you can go ahead and incorporate is you can roll up your mat a little bit to make sure you have a nice cushion for your knees. I'm going to do that for my knees here. Now for your first set of push-ups, remember that you can do any of the 3 positions on the floor with me. If it's not good enough for your wrists and your shoulders, you can always walk over to the wall and do those push-ups on the wall. So your first choice for this push-up, and I'm going to pull back a little bit so I have a little more space between myself and the bar, is that you can go ahead and start in an all-fours position, right? So you can go ahead and bend the elbows right here, okay? Second choice, intermediate here, you're going to come out up here, you're going to find that work right there. Third choice, toes down, you get up, and you're going to go ahead and do your push-up right there. So this is a chaturanga style push-up. So Hands are gonna be under the shoulders and those elbows are gonna bend. And when they bend, they're gonna stay right by that rib cage, okay? Don't judge how low you go. Try to hold on to the form though, okay? So let's set it up. We've got 20. So again, all fours is a great choice. Out on those knees, up on those toes. Remember, go to the wall if that's better. So separate the fingers a little bit. Make sure the wrist is under the shoulder. And then from here, roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Pull the abdominals tight. And we're gonna inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5. Good. So make sure that your eyes are on the floor, the head's in line with the spine, that you're not dropping your chin. Make sure that your hips aren't sagging. We're going to keep breathing as you go. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling still. Whew. Good. Last 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Press back. Find a little child's pose. Keep those knees on the cushion. Send your seat back. Take a breath. You can even circle out the wrists a little bit if you need a little support and a little stretch for those. Good. And then we're coming back up. So our regular set of push-ups is next. This time the hands are going to go wider than our bodies, or at least wider than our shoulders, and the elbows are going to go to the side. So you have those same 3 choices, right? All fours if you're building your strength, intermediate here, and a bit more advanced there on your toes. Again, remember, you can always go to the wall. So engage those abs with me one more time. Ready? Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Find the length in the neck. Tighten the abdominals. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Fantastic. Separate those knees again. Send the seat back. Reach the arms forward. Take a breath. Again, you can turn those palms up to the ceiling. Curl the fingertip to the palm. Draw the palm back to the crown of the head. Fantastic. Let's release those arms and let's go ahead and meet standing again. So I'm going to unfold that mat, right? If you fold yours up, you're going to do that. If you put it on a towel or a pillow, you're going to pick that up. Good. And let's grab a set of weights. So a little bit more arm work here to start. Good. So palms are forward. We're going to bend those knees. Let's roll the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath. I want you to start with the bicep curl. Just a nice bicep curl. Good. Keep breathing. Now, if you're close to your chair, your counter, or your bar, you're going to step away a little bit. You want to make sure that you're not going to bump it. Keep breathing. Good. Notice that when my arms come up, my shoulders are not rising. So try to keep your shoulders down and your neck long. Hang in there as you're working. Good. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And then bring those arms up. Turn the palms in. Start to rotate. And rotate. Good. 3, 4. Hang in there. 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And 10. Keep it out there. Pulse back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it down. Now let's step those feet a little bit wide. Turn those toes out with me. Let's hinge over to the side, lift that arm, and then hinge to the other. Again, make sure you're not going to bump anything. Keep breathing. Lift. Good. And lift. And again, check out my shoulders. Make sure that your shoulder doesn't lift up to the ear here, right? The weight's coming up, but the shoulder's staying low, right? So we're using those deltoids, but we're not using that neck. Hang in there. Keep breathing. Good. Beautiful. Keep those abs strong. Stabilize that spine with me. Good, everyone. Awesome. Couple more on each side. Up and up. Good. And up and up. Now take that one arm out and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Good. Last set. Arms out in front, palms in. Relax the shoulders, tighten the abdominals. Hinge out, open the arm. Bring it to the front. Hinge out to open. Good. Hinge out to open. Now again, make sure your shoulders staying low. Your shoulders not rising up by your ear. Keep going. Breathe through it. Fantastic. Good. Out and back in. Out and back in. Hang in there. Good. Whew. Good. Even 3 pounds is pretty heavy. Right? Great. Keep going. Beautiful. Couple more on each side. Out and in. Out and in. One more set. Out and in. Good. Out and in. Take it out and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Perfect. So one more arm exercise before we move on to abs. So feet are hip distance, bending the knee, hinging at the hips, pulling the abs in. So I'm going to have you lift those elbows nice and high. Make sure the shoulders don't creep up to the ears. Push them down. Start to straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 3, 4, 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep it back. Turn those palms up. Press back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it on down. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and place those weights on the floor. Let's come on down. Let's take a little stretch for those arms. So let's have a seat. Arms are out. You're going to take the one hand over to the opposite elbow. Take that hand to the shoulder, and then go up and back and lift the chin. Now the top arm can stay here, or it can reach back for the hand that's behind you and just reach for it. Take a breath. Good. And let's do the other side. Arms are back out, palms are up. Opposite hand's going to the opposite elbow. That hand goes to its shoulder. You go up and back, lifting the chin. And again, the hand can stay here, or it can reach back for the other hand behind you. Good. Depends on just kind of how flexible those shoulders are feeling today. All right, and we're going to release it, shake it out a little bit. Great. So we're going to turn over. We're going to do a plank real fast. So when you do your plank, I want you on your forearms and on your toes if it's possible. If it's no good, you're feeling like, wow, that's too much, take it to the knees, okay? So I'm going to have you come on back to your mat. Make sure there's nothing for you to kick. And you're going to go ahead and place your elbows under your shoulders, palms on the mat, curl the toes. The feet are hip distance. So tighten your abdominals, raise the body, and shift gently back through the heel. Good. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Draw your abdominals strong. Keep breathing. Now I'm going to have you go ahead and start to bend one knee, then the other. One knee, then the other. The knees don't need to tap the floor. It's fine if they do, but they don't have to. Keep breathing. Good. Pull those abs strong as you kind of walk it out here. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Good. Inhaling and exhaling still. Fantastic. Keep going. Good. Breathe through this. Great. You got about 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees are down. Find that child's pose one more time. Take a little breath. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and come on back up. Good. Now you can take your hands gently behind you. You can raise your arms up. Again, be cautious not to bump anything. And let's release. Okay, so remember, if you have a small towel or a small pillow or even a small ball, that's fine. Maybe you've got a bolster too, right? We're going to use that as a support behind our back for our abdominal series. So I'm going to have you go ahead, take that. We're going to place it kind of at the middle of the back, and you're going to lean back into it. Now, when you do that, you're going to place your feet down. And what I want you to do next is make a C shape out of that torso. So you'll do that by tilting the pubic bone up a little bit and bringing the shoulders in. So you're going to place the hands under the thighs with the elbows high. So try to relax those shoulders. So you want the ball to be supportive or bolster, whatever you have there. If you're feeling like, wow, it's just too intense, remember that you can move the ball or the bolster a little lower and work sitting a little higher. And that's a little bit kinder, okay? Otherwise, you're in the middle of the back, a little bit deeper, a little more intense. So we're going to start to pulse in. Pulse in. Good. Pulse in. So we're pulling those abs a little bit deeper to the shoulder, a little closer to the knee, right? And that ball or whatever object is back there behind you is there for support. So if you feel strong and you're ready to challenge yourself, you're going to release the arms and reach. If you need a little more support today, put those hands back on. That's perfectly fine. You're going to keep breathing as you go. Good. The neck is long, the eyes are forward. So again, don't leave the head back here. It's going to be really tired. So tuck that chin and keep those eyes facing forward. Good. We're going to do 3 more. 2 more, and 1 more. Good. Hands are facing up. I'm going to have you come up and connect. Come up and connect. Good. Come up and connect. Now, if you've got a ball, it's probably not really coming away from your body so much. The bolster's not staying in place as well. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Keep going. You got it. Beautiful. Up and up. 5 more. Good. Forward dog. 3 to go. I might have to give up on my little bolster. One more time. Good. And then I'm going to have you stop. Now take your hands up. Have your palms face down. I want you to start to cross your hands. As you cross your hands, lift one foot, lift the other. Lift one foot, lift the other. Good. Lift one foot, lift the other. Lift one foot, lift the other. Good. Lift one foot, lift the other. Keep breathing. Lift one foot, lift the other. Good. Lift one, lift the other. Hang in there. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Come on up for a second. Take a breath. Kind of stretch that out for a second. Good. So again, if you need to adjust where your ball or your towel or your pillow is, make that choice for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to have you lean back into it one more time. Again, tilt the pubic bone up. Bring the shoulders and sternum forward. Hands are under the thighs. Elbows are up. Turning that head. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. So let's put the feet together, the knees apart a little bit. Hands out to the middle and start to reach. And reach. And reach. And again, pull those abs deeper each time. Keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift one leg and keep reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're doing great. 8, 9, 10. Switch the feet. And 10, 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those feet down on the floor. Ready? Take your hands over to one side and then the other. It's like you're drawing a little rainbow or a little arch, right? Kind of across the knees. Keep breathing. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Here in St. Louis, we're a little bit prone to our arches. We do like our arches. All right, keep going. 4 more. Beautiful. Good. Couple more. Last 2. Good. Last time. Fantastic. Come on up again. Take a breath and breathe. Beautiful. Okay, here's your last set. Ready? So we're going to lean back onto that bolster, that pillow one more time. Tilt the pubic bone up. Bring the shoulders and sternum in. Hands are under. Elbows are wide. Turn your head side to side. Reach that left leg up. Hands are off and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch the legs. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the legs again, but turn the palms in. Ready? You're going to lower the leg, open the arms, and pull it up. Open and lower. Good. Open and lower. Breathe. 4. Good. 5. Hang in there. 6, 7, and 8. 7 on, or 8 on the other side. Set it up. And you have 1, 2. Hang in there. You're almost there. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And bring it up. Good. Okay. Move that bolster over to the other side. Lie down on your back for just a moment. Hug your knees in. Rock yourself side to side. Take a breath. Good. And then let's come up. Let's flip over and let's take a little quick stretch. So on the hands and the knees we go. We tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the spine. And then the seat goes back. The head goes forward. The abdominals drop. We're going to release. Curl the toes. Raise the knees. Feet to hands or hands to feet. Make sure there's nothing around to bump. You're going to bend the knees and roll it up. And you're all done. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.